Hey, what's going on, guys? This is ZK, and today I'm bringing you the third video in this tutorial series on how to create a Nazi zombies map for the PC on Call of Duty World at War. So, as I launch my Radiant program here, this video, as the title says, is going to show you how to put zombie spawners and window barricades into your map. I can also show you how to make them break through the wall. Now, that is limited in what you can do with that because we're just going to use prefabs. But anyway, as you can see here, I have extended the bottom of our land here so that the zombies have something to walk on so that when they get to the window. So, without further ado, let's get started. First thing, right-click on your two-dimensional view, go to MISC, and click Prefab. Now go to Zombie Mode, and go down until you see, let's see, what's it called again? I can never remember. Window med.map, and click Open. It should be all the way at the bottom of your Zombie Mode folder. Open. And then you'll get this bad boy right here. As you can see, we have the window boards. That's a prefab, and that is how the zombies will break through. So, if you look on your two-dimensional view here, you'll see these arrows. Excuse me. You see these arrows, and this is the way the zombies will break in. So say that I flipped it around like this and put the windows, oops, there, and put the window like that. Okay, and put it about there. You can see here that these arrows would mean that if I put zombies here and they came over to the window, they would like appear on this side of the window and break through it, and then they'd climb in this way. We want them to break through it here and then come into this room, right? So you want to have these arrows here. Here's the inside of the room and here's the outside where they come from. You want to have the arrows facing inside because this is the direction that we want them to come from. You got that? Good. Hope that wasn't too complicated for you. Because if it was, you're probably not fit out for zombie modding. Alright, so there we've got our nice little window barricade. You might want to take it and reposition it just so it looks nice here on your window. And you can also, you know, whatever you want to do on your window, if you want to take that up and make it, you know, higher so it looks cooler, you know, whatever you want to do. So, anyway, we got that. Next thing is we need to add in MISC, prefab, go to traverse, right there, and then go down until you see wallhop.map. Okay, click open, and you'll get this little thing. This is giving the zombies the information that they need to come through the window and climb through the bottom of it right there. So you want to get this green part, the top of this green part right here, right at the top of your window. So you want to move that down to about like that. And make sure that it's right in line with your window. And you can click escape. Make sure the arrows are facing in again, just like we did with the window boards. So now, according to this thing, the zombies will climb over the wall, just like they do in the real maps. So there you go. Now we have that set up. Let's just copy it quick. And we'll go put it on the other window on the other side of the map, which would be over here. Much easier than going through that process again. You can just copy it and put it right in here. Escape. And there we go. Let me just take that up a little bit so it looks cooler. There we go. Let me just save it quick. And there we go. So now we have our windows done. And next thing is the most important part of a zombies map is to add the zombies. So we want to put the zombies right here because we don't, when you put a zombie spawner in, okay, he'll appear out of nowhere and then start walking toward the nearest window. So if he's going to appear out of nowhere, we don't want to be able to see that. So we want to put it like right over here in this corner so we can't possibly see it when we're playing inside the map. So then they'll come around the corner and walk over here. So right click, go to Actor, Axis, Zombie, sorry. And then this one right here is the Japanese zombie, you know, the ones from Shinonuma right there. You can put that one in if you want to, or you can go to German and you can pick one of these 3 German zombies. I'm just going to pick the German ones because that's the ones that I do. Oops, I'm on this side. So make him so that he's about foot level. Don't make sure his feet aren't in the ground, but you don't want him to be that high. Let's see, that should be good. About right there. Okay, and then move him back wherever you want to put him so you can't be seen. So this is not going to appear in your map, obviously. This is just a representation showing you where the zombies will spawn. Okay, so you want to click on him, or shift and click on him, okay, and then push N on your keyboard. Okay, and then you'll get up this little dialog box. Now, there are some things that we need to enter in this box in order to make the zombie a zombie spawner. So, I will show you how to do that. Down here you can see key and value. Those are the two things you need to enter. We'll start off with target name. Okay, type in target name, then hit tab to the bottom, and type in start underscore zone underscore zombie, and hit enter. So now we've got a target name. Oops. Pfft. Sorry, my bad. Not start zone zombie. What am I thinking? Start zone spawner. There we go. Start zone spawner. And all these keys that we're going to enter in here, excuse me, all these keys that we're entering are going to be in the description. So if you're not getting them on this video, you can get them from the description. So now type in count 9999, and that basically tells the game that there is an infinite number of guys that can come from there. Okay? So now type in script noteworthy. Make sure you spell everything right too. I think make sure that you type everything right, no typos, because if you have a typo, then it's not going to work. So script noteworthy, type in zombie spawner. There we go. So now we got zombie spawner. Two more things we got to add here. Type in spawn flags, and then hit 1. And they'll change that from red to yellow, which means our zombie spawner is set up successfully. But there's one more thing we got to add. Type in script for spawn. And then I think that's 3. No, script for spawn is 1. Okay. And never mind. This part needs to be changed. Again, sorry about that. I keep entering the wrong stuff for some reason. Script for spawn needs to be changed to 3. Okay. Now we got that covered. Alright, our zombie is finished. So that's what our zombie is. Let me just select him and let's copy him and move him over to the other side because we got to have zombies coming from both windows, of course. So there we go. And now we're almost done with our zombies. There's 2 more things we got to do first. First thing is you got to right-click on your 2-dimensional view and hit Node, and then go down to Path Node, and you'll get this bright purple box. This is telling the computer where the zombies are allowed to go. So, like, if I put a trail of path nodes over to this window, that's telling the computer this zombie is allowed to go to this window. But if I put a trail of path nodes over here, it'd be telling him he could go this way or this way. And naturally, he'd pick the closest window. He wouldn't go to this one, he'd go to this one. If there wasn't a trail of path nodes over here, and I'd put path nodes right here all the way along and around like this, then he would go to this window. But anyway, this is just telling him where he's allowed to go. So we need to put a trail of them. You can hit spacebar and copy them around. So there, we've got a trail of path nodes over to this window. So now we'll come over to this window, break through it, and then climb over the wall thanks to our little white box here, right there. So yeah, that's about we're almost done with the zombie spawners. Let's just put some path nodes over here quick. And these path nodes also have to be in your map itself, and we'll do that in the final video. I'll add in the path nodes here when we do all the final things, but they have to be in here, otherwise the zombies will come in, will break down the window, climb over, and then just stand right in there. And obviously we don't want that. So last thing we got to do is we have to create a zone. So go to Info, and then click Volume, and you'll get this little thing right here, a pink box, and once we expand it a little bit, you'll see the words volume written on it, right there, see? Now, what we need to do is this thing right here needs to go over the entire map. So, we'll make it over the entire map, and make sure it fits the entire map in all 3 dimensions. So there we go. Now click N. Now type in target name, start underscore zone. Can't type today. Okay, there you go. And the last thing, click target and start zone spawners. Start zone spawner. Good grief, I can't type today. So there we go. Now what you'll see is you'll notice a yellow line going from each zombie spawner right into the center of the map. That's exactly what you want. That means that you've done it successfully and the zombies should start spawning in your map. So when we start the game, we'll have zombies over here coming in and they will come over to this window and break through it. That's exactly what we want, right? Alright, so now second part of the tutorial is adding in zombie dog spawners. Woohoo! So, because we want to have zombie dogs in our map, and even if you don't put zombie dog spawners in the map, you will still have a dog round, and if you don't put spawners in, the dogs can't start, so then you'll run into trouble because you can't continue the game. You'll just, yeah. So hit script placer, and run generator as administrator, and Riza, and name it whatever you want to. I'm just going to name it test, so we'll hit generate. Generate successful, good. Ah, good grief. Stupid Radiant. Apologize for this, guys. Radiant sometimes does this. End the process quick. Okay, let's start Radiant again. Now, the reason behind building another map like that, another thing, is because we need the opening, this part right here that I showed you in the first video. We need this here because we need to copy some things from here. Zombie dogs are a little bit confusing, so I think we're just going to copy them into your map because it's much easier. So just select that thing in the corner and this dog. Wait. Let me just check and make sure. Start. Yep. Okay, good. Select that and select the dog over here. And then don't do anything else. Just go over here and click open and open up your map. Right there. Whatever you named your map, mine is YouTube, so I'm opening it. It'll ask you to copy selection. You click yes. What? Oh, no. Okay, so there we go. And we have our zombie dog over here and our script struct over here. So let's just take the dog. Deselect, take the dog. And you can put him wherever you want to because he's not going to appear in the map. He's just like the zombie spawners. And this is not where the dog is going to spawn in either. We want that bad boy. And let's take him, move him into our map, and put it, you know, about maybe, just change that quick, maybe about that high off the ground. And whichever way that this gray arrow is facing is the way that the dog is going to be facing when he spawns into the map. So let's put this in the corner like that and put another one in this corner over here so we can have two places where the dogs will spawn. So you can just copy those and put them wherever you want to. And there you go. That's our zombie dog spawners. That's all you have to do for the dogs. So the dogs are easy. We can just copy them. So go ahead and save your map, and that's it for zombie spawners and zombie dogs. I hope this tutorial helped you if you were having troubles. And if you're just been following my tutorial series and making your map, that's great. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be showing you how to add in mystery box, the mystery box spawn points, pack-a-punch, perks, and wall guns. All that good stuff that makes that makes these Call of Duty zombies exclusive to Call of Duty. So I hope to see you on my next video, and thank you for watching.